Now I'm going to recap the round of 32 and Sweet 16 games for Division I Women's Soccer's NCAA tournament for this year. And now I'm going to start in the top left corner and go clockwise on this. So, the 1 seed Florida State beat the 8 seed Texas A&M 1-0, while the 5 seed Texas actually defeated the 4 seed Wisconsin. However, Florida State ultimately beat Texas 5-0. Man, that's a beatdown. While the 6 seed Memphis actually defeated the 3 seed Notre Dame 3-2. And believe it or not, the 7 seed Pitt defeated the 2 seed Arkansas 4-3. And Pitt ultimately is in the Sweet 16. And they won 3-0 against Memphis. Man, that's a little bit shocking. Now, the 1 seed BYU defeated the 8 seed USC 1-0, while the 5 seed Michigan State defeated the 4 seed Harvard 1-0. Ultimately, though, BYU won 3-1. The 3 seed North Carolina defeated the 6 seed Alabama 1-0, while Texas Tech, the 2 seed, only defeated Princeton moved on against the 7 seed Princeton because of penalty kicks. Texas Tech won that 4-3. And penalty kicks as well. The score was tied, and they went to overtime, both overtime periods. And the run for Texas Tech has ended with a 1-0 loss to the 3 seed North Carolina. The 2 seed Stanford defeated the 7 seed South Carolina 3-0, while the 6 seed Mississippi State defeated the 3 seed Brown 2-1. However, Stanford ultimately won 1-0 to go to the Elite 8. Now, the 5 seed Nebraska defeated Tennessee, who is not ranked in a seed in their part of the bracket, 2-1, while UC Irvine won against the 8 seed Gonzaga 1-0. So, impressive feat to beat not only the defending champs, but to get to the Sweet 16. Ultimately, Nebraska won 4-0. Yeah, that was short-lived. Not really short-lived, but you get the whole point. It's hard to go that far. And I will go over the times for the games, like the Elite 8 games coming up this week. Yeah, there are just one game, and that's Elite 8. Just to let y'all know. Now, the 1 seed Clemson defeated the 8 seed Columbia 2-1. The 4 seed Georgia defeated the 5 seed Iowa 3-2. Ultimately, the game was tied between those two teams at 1-1. However, in penalty kicks, Clemson won 5-3. So the 1 seed survives. Now, the 6 seed St. Louis actually defeated the 3 seed Georgetown 2-1. The 2 seed Penn State defeated the 7 seed Santa Clara 2-0. Ultimately, Penn State won 4-3 in double overtime. Yeah, they play both overtime periods now. So, now that I recapped every single match, I'm going to give the times for the Elite 8 matches, which I'm going to tell you the date and the time in Central Time, so y'all, just let y'all know. And I will put the bracket in the description below, the current one, so y'all can keep up. Now, the 1 seed Florida State will take on the 7 seed Pitt November 24th at 4:30 p.m. Central Time. So 2 ACC schools. Wow. The 1 seed BYU will take on the 3 seed North Carolina November 24th at 7 p.m. Central Time. The 2 seed Stanford will take on the 5 seed Nebraska November 24th at 4 p.m. Central Time. And the only game that's on November 25th is between the 1 seed Clemson versus the 2 seed Penn State, November 25th at noon. I will say this. If you're the higher seed in all this, you get to host the Elite Eight match. And that could be a difference maker. Could be, but it's not guaranteed because, as you have seen, like Texas Tech lost at home to North Carolina, but North Carolina and Texas Tech are very even. Though technically Texas Tech has a better record, but you get the whole point. And all this, and not only that, we saw the 1 seed UCLA lost in the first round in the NCAA tournament here. And even the 2 seed Arkansas lost as a host site in the round of 32. So these things can occur on upsets. So what surprised you the most? What surprised most in all this? To me, it's no doubt the 2 seed Arkansas losing in a round of 32. There's no doubt about that one. It's not the Florida State. I kind of thought Texas Tech could have lost potentially down the line if they get to Sweet 16, if they play North Carolina. That was probably a pick 'em. And I'm not so surprised that Stanford's in the Elite Eight. Same thing goes for Nebraska once the matchups, like once they were hosting. Potentially, it's more like the Pitt one that really surprised me the most. So, anyways, if you like this content, like and subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 600 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 or more, so make money off this. Of course, liking the video, commenting the video really helps YouTube algorithm, if I could say that correctly. So more people can see it. If you're watching and not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It's free. Hit the notification bell as well. And sharing the video does help too, so more people can watch. So thanks again for watching. And this is just a recap. And for next week, when all these games occur, it'll be a lot faster because it's getting to that point of it from Elite Eight to Final Four. So yeah. And after the Final Four match, like those 2 games, I might as well just update on that as soon as those games are done. And of course, the championship game, I gotta have to tell you who wins. I mean, that's the most important thing. Who's the champion of all this?